What is up, guys? This is gonna be the third trial. Ignore that it is like 1 AM for me. I'll always be recording late. This is gonna be a long day. It's gonna be hard too, because I'm actually the only person I can even conceive is Mikan, but it also could be Fuyuhiko. It could be Chiaki, could be Nagito. Otherwise, I have no idea. I think it is Mikan though. Everyone who heard the announcement and gathered in front of the Monokuma Rock, and soon enough.
Welcome!
You guys want to go to a class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk! Hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
Sister was short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just
Hey,
fine.
hey!
Monokuma, what are you doing Nekomaru? I see you'd come to avenge the sounds like you died. Sounds like you said it.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru's fortunate to be able to do, let's just say it's absent.
Bye-bye.
No, then I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Escape.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing a poetic justice prevail.
What do you
You're
yearn
just saying,
for?
fiend. You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then, let's go.
I'm gonna do
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, right? I'm not gonna get interviews, bro. Let's go. Can I get this done? Such a weird entry, no cap. We stepped on the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock, and that's when I suddenly noticed. I noticed this one line of silhouette getting smaller and smaller. I can't turn back. I have to turn back around to press forward. What was the comment on the silhouette? And whenever was had Monokuma Rock. I think the killer told Ibuki to kill herself, and then what happened is Hiyoko saw her and then she clapped him too. They were kind of deep as usual, but nobody said a word. I stood there trying to figure out what words to say to each other, and then deeper and deeper. It's always weird when there's someone less, man. It always gets me in my potatoes. When it ascended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. Then its doors opened slowly and almost tantalizingly so. Light poured from the other side, eroding the boundaries of darkness, and I walked into the place.
What?
It seems pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Most people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not just either.
Hey!
If Nekomaru were not participating, he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
What?
Well now.
Now let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to our heart's content. And so the curtains closed with the shells about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician, she was really loud, but she was the mood maker of the group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to mile away where I land, bro. It's hard to think creative. Yoga science is also traditional dance, just from looking at her adorable face, never know she was actually selfish and foul mouthed. She was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mario's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. There's a lot of dead people on this page. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. I figure the truth or else escape for his help. That's why I must find out about the cost for our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Yoko's sake. And so the curtains of the trash fell out open. This is life running, trap, billowing, and hope and despair has begun. Okay, let's do this. Clock up. Okay. We do, you know, have SP to use all the ones that we have, which is pretty good. So skills. I'm just checking again, I want to have every skill done. Push preparations. Yes, I'm ready for the plus trial.
Now then! then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
Yeah, true.
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
What?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Gonna say, because I might get hit with a question here.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms.
We all know damn well she didn't want to try. She wasn't trying to just wake you up, bro.
We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery,
Let's just say his other whole gave us up.
I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night.
Oh my bad.
Then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder. Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime? I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel. Why the motel? Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me
In
out.
various ways? What do you mean by that? Also, she's never spoken to me.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki
Bro,
disappeared,
flashing.
I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Whoa. Why is Nagito making good points? Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right? Lie? Why would I lie? Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you. Do you doubt me? If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Just because we just said Nuggets is the kind of guy who will confuse us and make matters worse. Should explain time gets on in trouble now thanks to that. We're about going to non-stop debate. So yeah.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Okay. Surveillance camera unit? Meh. Surveillance monitor video? Meh. Movie, invitation ticket, that won't help. Motel room keys, scrap of thick paper.
Then the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
Holy
No, that's
shit,
wrong.
that was such a locked-in moment. I don't think it'd be useful.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Fucking waste, man. Oh, waste, man.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
Nagito's points isn't actually that stupid. I do agree that we should make sure there's a solid foundation of your thesis.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
Did she say reliable? No, that's not
So
weird.
this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
Gonna say, but I do think it is 10 minutes.
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
Huge.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
This is like the fourth case of first game.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
This is a faulty thing, man. Because, first of all, they could have just put that hard glue on the door. I'm sure it's glue, hard glue on the door. Also, if you look at the right of the screen, that part kind of sticks out and is annoying me, but we shouldn't ignore that. If you have a look the door, they can just put the glue on there, and for the drumstick, they can just throw it up in the air properly. If you throw it in the right way and close the doors, make sure the doors aren't moving a lot, you could just have it stuck there, which is why I don't think it's true.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right?
Bro's trying to be Nekomaru.
Not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
I think so, but is that really it?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
Are you
No,
fucking
that's
kidding
wrong.
me?
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Okay, that's not what I was thinking. Like, every time that these guys do a fucking break, I'm always thinking something else. When they're saying it's like not hitting the spots, bro. They're not making a sense.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
No, that's wrong.
Sub 0.3 seconds. Perfect time, bro.
Hold on a sec. There's also
From the outside? How?
there was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe? I see!
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Shit, bro. I'm trying to save.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched.
We should tell Akane that it's not edible, and she just did it to see if it, and that she didn't actually swallow it. She did it to see how it was. 'Cause she's definitely gonna eat
By
that.
pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
No. I just realized they could have had Hyoko's body there the entire time, but they could have had it underneath wallpaper. So if someone came in and saw it, they obviously would not be thinking, oh shit, let me go search around and touch this warlock because it looks a bit odd. They would see Ibuki's body and they would immediately run away, and then the killer could just go rip that off, then close it up. I'm so smart. Holy shit.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue,
But I don't understand how Mikan would do
they
that.
must have done it earlier than that.
Oh,
But
yeah?
when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that
See?
time.
Oh my
When
god.
Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
I'm so smart.
Here, I have proof.
Ooh, that scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
It was from the paper. No, I should be able to figure out what it is. Fuck. Not fucking Hangman's Gambit, bro. Wallpaper, I'm usually yes. Let me search how wallpaper is spelled. Okay. Pap, and then Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Oh my goodness, wait. Okay, wait, where's P? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You see what I mean about the fucking game sometimes? I knew it was wallpaper, it's just that it took so fucking long to get that. We are gonna be here for a long time, gang.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
Yo, gang, we're gonna be here for a fucking long time.
Danganronpa.
That was such a good run too, man. Bro, if only I had like fucking the skill with that gives me more regen of my focus. We need A next. What? Raw wallpaper, are you fucking serious? I was literally inches away, bro. I was inches away. This is what I mean about this fuck-ass game, bro.
That's scrap.
Danganronpa.
Hardest thing on earth, bro. It's such a good start too. I think we're finished. We're never gonna get a start like that. Generational run. Huge, huge. We got it quick, bro. We got it quick.
That's scrap.
It is all
In the
C-script.
music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You should check the
Right.
inside. Oh my god.
If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Bro. Let's reverse. Let's go back on 19.5 wallpaper behind the storage room. Isn't it said? Yes, it is. Push this back. Alright, let's give it a try. I'm gonna guess I'm about to do a logic dive. Logic dive! Here we go with a logic dive! Holy speed! It was hidden. Come on, bro, give me a high IQ. Yes, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. Come on, bro. I'm actually so smart. I actually knew this entire time the wallpaper. So sorry, bro. I should have to like lock in. Yo! How did the killer... Please. Yes! 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 I'm a fucking genius! See that? That is a high IQ. I actually know this case already. I'm just too smart. I'm a different level of intellectual human being, bro. Oh my genius. I literally clocked it in the trial.
It's all coming together!
But I have to press enter. What the fuck? Huge. That was amazing.
I got it! Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body,
Oh my
Hyoko's
god,
body was already there.
if you actually look at it, it does look like a bigger pillar too. Like, if you look at that from the right one.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Holy shit.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper, and because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I
The fuck?
knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
What do you mean isn't that difficult to figure out? I generally have no idea personally.
I see!
Genuinely, I'm so high
The reason the
IQ.
killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my
Last trial
mind.
time? Or
What
classroom
a
debate?
jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Oh, get her!
Bigger jerk?
Get him.
Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That
Tell me
means when
right.
she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was killed. That would mean Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Yeah, she's talking circles. I think what she's gonna say is that no, the person commanded Ibuki to clean up Hyoko's death, that's why they have blood on their feet. Okay, let's make my argument.
When Hyoko died,
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I'm so
I agree
smart.
with that.
Sonia W.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
Oh yeah, Sonia could actually know the information to instantly kill someone too, so I should keep that in mind. So should Fuyuhiko not think about it. I don't think Nagito could, but I can't lie. I think his ability smells not the ultimate, like it's the ultimate, like, psychic.
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Fuck, thanks, blood.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
What the fuck is he on?
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status.
Kanye's thinking, yeah, these guys are crazy. Oh, this guy's crazy.
However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
This is low-key hard to do.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words!
That was so fucking easy, holy shit.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
I think Gundam's also gonna live because he's hella dumb. He's like the Haguraku Ray of the last game.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't have proof of that at all!
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Well, it would still leak a lot.
Aside from Mikon, none...
No, it has to be Mikon. Why would she say such a stupid thing like that? I swear what she's saying is wrong. Except for Mikon, none of us were able to... Well, the fact that the killer probably didn't know either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That is smart though. If it was Mikon, it'd be super smart, but if someone like the killer, that's smart. Because her autopsies have actually low-key revealed some big clues.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yup. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself! Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that!
Could have been a body double or something. It's getting crazy, to be honest.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
This video.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
No, someone just told her. She's kind of the same.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
Ibuki was kind of hypnotized the entire time.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside,
See,
it seems obvious that the killer did something.
she's acting sus, bro. Why is she putting that aside? That's basically what happened. And she would know because she's the fucking doctor that took she's the doctor that took care after them, bro. She's acting so sus. Plus, she had like the ego disease. Like, she didn't seem as shy and scared. She had to be infected too. Let's go in secret.
So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Bro, what? Has he sent into one, man? Fucking hell. Can't even move the invitation ticket.
And what about the others?
I don't do that. Wait. Few hookahs couldn't matter. Sonia. Okay, that could matter. Soon as Cameron watches the video. I think Fuyuhiko's swan is gonna be useful her.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
There's nothing I can
think
say
everyone
to
at
go
the
against
motel
that.
was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the...
Right before them, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own...
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
So I was right, that she was wrong on that statement, it's just I don't have the right one.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Also, that's some bullshit, bro, because like, Fuyuhiko and Mikan work together, so why can't their accounts be interchangeable?
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the...
Right before the morning, and I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong!
Not perfect time, but good enough. I'm gonna say what I care.
Hold on. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Yeah. Why did she mention that? Fuck, I'm so finished.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
I'm cringing.
Too much info.
No, Chucky ain't happy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Sorry.
She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
If that's the case, are we selling the killer's traps? How traps are all of us to sell them? Whose and what kind of trap was it? What? Bro, there's no way we're halfway through the trial. It's not even been 50 minutes. Lost Battle Bear. We're in 20 seconds.
Hiya!
Why the hell, man? I mean, there's mass balls. What's this
Stop
thing?
it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off mass balls. There's some chance. What's that? Now then, Monomies, appeal time starts now. Appeal time? Your kind heart's big brother is gonna give you a chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those Draco traits like a redhead stepchild's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please be real. About 30k or so. That's too long, it's just a boring appeal. Going for your appeal is successful. There might be a merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then, I'm Usami, the magic miracle girl. I'm Usami, the itty bitty sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought some Bubba's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have a clue whatsoever.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Useless. Reason killed the temptation mode is there a reason on this satisfying the mother sequence? So that even exists?
It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Fucking God.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows,
That's
right?
what I'm saying, bro.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
I mean, I was not thinking that. I was thinking about other things, how she died.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Yes, murder wasn't planned.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the museum?
Not here to go to a music venue.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
Just quickly say wrong bomb.
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
When Yoko's amusing, that's the key to all this. Bro, we already fucking know. Why can't I just say it?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
The Wizard of Mononoke?
There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Holy high IQ.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that—
I won't lose!
Akana, are you fucking serious?
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Finally being a bit of a bitch right now.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the
Two
killer—
advances? I'm so fucked.
The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Fuck's sakes,
Hold
blood.
on! Try remembering Hiyoko's her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Are you
Allow me
fucking
to
kidding
cut
me,
through
cuz?
those words. The reason he—
Danganronpa.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
The key was deep inside. It's more likely that the killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Look, you get hard.
There's no reason for the kill. The killer probably did. Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Was
Allow me to
gold,
cut
gold,
through those
gold,
words.
gold, 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 gold.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Do you think she's actually gonna run fade with the killer, bro? I think everyone here is literally smoking her.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Hell no, bro. You a fucking freak.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Bro, it's crazy part is that he could low-key do it with his hamsters.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
Yep.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Killer's probably getting, I'm pretty sure we're very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
Bro, no.
Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Why the fuck are people so I can't, bro, like...
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember, there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
That was so bad.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
See, it's not something we're talking about. It's just a simple clue with completely unlocked. Sure, footprints. Wow, and the footprints on the...
I can prove it with this.
I'm so smart.
Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about, bro? Honestly, lost this. Why are you being brought up? This was hard to go this time. Maybe you're definitely more trying to
But
underestimate.
didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Comes down to that. Truth surrounding incidents contained in that video, whether or not we can reach it in truth. So, to me, we are so fucked. The entire blame fell onto us.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There was some kind of hidden clue in that video. I should see some streams. I watched it. I don't want to clear it up. I'm gonna go into the truth bullet section because I know I'm about to get strong. I don't want to catch the video because I don't know what to do it. What's wrong with it? Her nails, maybe?
Damn it!
The rope.
Here!
Because there was blood on it. Fuck.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Danganronpa.
Hajime,
Here!
Almost sub 0.5 seconds.
That's right, I remember now.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
You know what pisses me off is that he has no idea that this is right. Let me see actually. Okay, he's right. Because he saw it from that side. So the bloodstains would have been on that side. Left side, yep.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Stepladder's doing plus different, huh? Jackson's stepladder's different place, but that's the case here. That's different between the and actually the crown. The thing, is that thing the place where the killer did something? What? The fuck? Bro, film lock. Filming what, bro?
Danganronpa.
Location. Filming location?
I got it! That's right! Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
I don't know how bro figured that out, but
Danganronpa.
we'll now be starting from this stages. God, please get me something, bro. God damn it, bro. I need to take a piss.
Danganronpa.
Filming. We need I-O-N. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
I got it!
So much juice in that.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
Okay. I'm going to the toilet, so BRB gang. I will continue recording, so yeah. Yo, back gang. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna save again. Family location must have been different.
What do you
too.
mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Oh, let's try to film this somewhere else. Stairs coming in. Oh, what the fuck? What did they do? What? Fuck. We're so cooked. Bro, it's gonna get crazy. The camera, okay, the first one was the camera. Holy shit! What's a clutch? Oh my fucking god, well, looks like we're gonna have to restart that later. my god, bro. Okay. Yo, if you have moisture sickness, you're actually cooked, bro. Camera, music venue, that's the first two questions. Yo, what's in the tech? Yo, I'm stylish. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? Camera, music, took it with them. I think all of them first go. Problem is that I just fucked up their movement. I wasn't moving right.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
Danganronpa.
This is the low key getting intense, gang. Camera, music, took it with them. Low key, this is gonna be quicker. Yep, it is quicker, wow. That is so goofy, that rage quitting is fucking quicker, it kinda annoys me. This next part was crazy tech from me. Supreme tech.
It's all coming together!
Holy spirit demon!
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Thank you, Sona, for backing me up.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor. I see!
It was destroyed when we
Killer
came in there.
smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Oh my god.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music thingy was amazing enough.
Which means the influence from another place when it's transmitted to the hospital range will be pretty limited. Okay, but the video is filmed to make it look like it's built in the music venue. A place that inside that building. Oh my god, the conference room. What? Mr. Trust what conference room is. Conference. Okay, okay, let's get confer. Are you fucking kidding me? It's conference. Oh my days, bro. Conference. Conference. I don't know how I forgot such a fucking thing.
Danganronpa.
Jockey is such a hero for mentioning that. Okay. Let's get an and F. Okay, now we need E and an R. Now we need another E. Now we need C. Oh my fucking god! Are you serious? We messed up at the fucking finale, bro. I literally was inches away from getting it and the game couldn't fucking let me get it.
Danganronpa.
Okay, it's con. Confer. We need ENCE. We need N. We need O. Was? Crazy.
I got it! It's possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
I think I've right, if I was to make kill what the word was, what the fuck, bro? Make my argument.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
The conference room looked like the music venue. So I will do this again, I guess.
There's no way and the music venue.
Which place was it? Did the conference room look, or did the music venue look like the
That must be it! What the killer did was...
Danganronpa. There's no way the conference and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room. The same color as the music venue stage.
Crazy.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake
Oh
the
my
two.
god, the only person who would know that is fucking Mikan.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence.
I can prove it with this!
Low-key smart from me.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right?
Yeah, I'm actually on. I'm on heat. This trial's easy peasy, bro.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
How do you smell it?
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
Well, Chucky's fine. It's me.
But there's no mistake.
Steal me from you.
That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
Yeah, well, her birthday concert before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Yeah, it was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Just makes me shut up, bro. I can't even lie.
I see!
He was in the conference room.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
It makes so much sense because I couldn't see that. Can I see the girl's nails? Can I see Ibuki's nails? Let's see everyone's nails. Boy, that's actually smart, right? Bruh, can I see the nails? Please from the conscious where Ibuki's bodies are.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag... It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
It literally can only be Mikan. Fuyuhiko wasn't there, theoretically. I don't know if that's true, it could be Fuyuhiko, but Fuyuhiko is kind of short, so I don't think he'd do it.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Talking about how clear Miranda's was risky at the moment, I was already in the killer's trap, and one said.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
We know who it is, bro. It's Mikan. Just think, bro. Just think.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
So I already know. I should have already known who the killer is. The fuck? Where's Mikan? So confused, bro. Oh my god, she's there?
You're the only one! Nikon, you're the killer, aren't you?
Bro, what the fuck? Am I crazy? Was she there, gang? Bro, there's no way I missed Nikon. Holy shit, I did.
You're the only one!
Also, why can't I choose dead bodies, bro?
Nikon, you're the killer, aren't you?
Man, why can't you choose dead corpses?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably...
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure you should be a goal from nursing on your sleep, right? If you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be missing Solstice bed if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's gonna be personality search.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
No starring.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. What the fuck did I lose? Can I save? Fuck yeah, I can. Logical side, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be the other one making a mistake? No, the fight would be much easier if I was wrong. I've spent so much time like...
Can you hold on a minute? Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Crazy
Please
fourth
don't
wall
say
break.
such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
I thought I was gonna mention the fact that she had the despair disease.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
This rope won't be much of a clue, then I might as well search another place. Wow.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too, just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then,
I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Because if she was strangled, that means she was not instantly killed, and it could show that she was lying, Mikan.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Most of those kids, I'm not about to do all that shit again. Is that really true? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
You did. Makes cause of strangulation and family disease, is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hang. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Bro, what? It is someone's lie though. Alright, fuck the time.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the...
Though hanging and the scars they leave... Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling seems set, the scars they leave would look different too. Scars?
You mean... But we believed it was... Why would that be? Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hang...
The Monokuma file complicates this. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling seems... The scars they leave would look different too. Scars?
But we believed it was from a hang... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was
hanged, you know.
Bro, I have no idea.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to...
That's basically the... Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave would look different too. Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Oh my god, if you look at the rope, you can kind of see it's frayed, the middle part.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing. Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave would...
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hang...
The Monokuma file complicates. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling... The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope?
But we believed it was from a hang. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave would look different too.
Bro, I'm so lost.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Sakes.
Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave would... Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for some...
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd...
The Monokuma file, it never specified...
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave would look different... Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd...
The Monokuma file, it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave would look different too. Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
No cap, I'm out so sharp. I haven't searched up, but I'm very
Ibuki
close
didn't die,
to...
she was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave... Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for some...
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd...
The Monokuma file, it never specified hanging or...
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and straight... The scars they leave would look different too.
I haven't tried to look
Scars?
different.
But we believed
with,
it. Why would that be?
Did we fall
Yeah,
for some...
The
strangled.
body at the crime scene... Obviously, we'd...
The Monokuma file, it never specified...
Whoever misunderstood
No,
is
but
to
the thing
blame!
is, he's not wrong, so I don't know why I'd shoot this, but I'm just
Ibuki
so out
didn't
of
die, she was
ideas.
strangled to death.
See what I mean? Fuck, I have like one more HP point now.
Ibuki didn't die.
She was strangled to death.
I have no problem with that. I'll take it for now, I guess.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strength, the scars they leave would look different too.
That's right.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was for. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Bro, what? Also have the achievement at the top left. Let me look at the evidence one more time and then I'm gonna consider if I'm gonna quit because I don't understand it.
Ibuki didn't die.
this.
She was strangled.
That's basically the though hanging and strength, the scars they leave. Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was obviously weeded.
The Monokuma file, it never specified hanging or strangulation.
I'm done, bro.
Ibuki.
So obvious. Yeah, I just looked at it by the way.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the though hanging and strength, the scars they leave. Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone?
That must be it. So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Danganronpa.
Pissed, bro.
Ibuki didn't die from. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangled, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it was for. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
Literally sub 6 seconds. Yeah, I did such up shot.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Agree statements are really good by the way because it allows us to just like hit them because you can't absorb them. Something I wanted to ask you, there's no doubt Lucas goes off being hung right. Her external injury, she died from her herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
No.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I want to really have a look, but I don't want to be put on like files.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
No, you don't have to search up. God, if I search up pictures of him going on the FBI list. Okay, I'm looking at it. Yeah, it looks like strangulation's more variable, while strangulation's more variable, while hanged is more like a straight line.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
Nagito has.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, I kinda right.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you
Why are you
anymore.
acting like you're gonna do something to the stupidest person here?
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Yo, she the killer, bro. She 100% the killer, yo. She's 100% the killer. Everything she did.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats
Yo, she
me
the killer,
like
bro.
that.
She the killer, bro. Hey, vote up. Vote up.
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying.
Yo, Nagito's actually a cook, bro.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki?
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Are you stupid, bro? You were literally the person who was closest to the place at the time. It's almost guaranteed to be you.
That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room, treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital!
I mean, yeah. There's literally no one else there, except me. I know it's not me, so it's you.
That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
But she got a cuckoo virus.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Cooked him for you, he goes, like, spaghetti cube.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Shut up, bro. Leaving everything to me, man.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Oh man, I don't know what to do it. I want to finish this. It's definitely the last question debate. Then it's gonna be the thing where we have to hit her tons of times. Right, Blonde's here. Bro, I'm so sick of these sevens, bro.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Speak true.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
I should have like deep this, you know what I mean?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown. Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I think this might be it. What we're gonna have to say is that Mikan told Ibuki to record the video because she was on a stat transfer. She had to record everything. I think that's it. So we're gonna be after this.
Just from that dim candlelight?
Holy time game.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer.
I don't understand why camera angle would be a problem, but I'm gonna be honest. If I don't shoot it right now, I'm gonna have to redo this. I'm sure shoot it. Fuck, bro. No, I think I'm right. Oh my god, I probably gotta do it the other way around.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed it.
Huh? Do you have an... Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital...
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really... You could tell her body just from that dip. There's no way you'd be... So please for...
Hajime, hey, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
This is definitely it. I think I have to absorb this.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital...
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really... You could tell her body type under... Just from that camera angle.
I'll shoot through
Okay,
that
yeah, that's
contradiction. Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
So, killer's mistake and camera angle. And we shoot everything else so we can maximize time games. Let's do this. I don't know why I really want to do this.
We can't think of anybody else other who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan...
Is that really... You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Wait, no.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really or you could tell her body type under the hospital just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot
Finish.
through that contradiction.
You're finished, bro. This is it.
Mikan. As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki? Forgive me!
She was saying forgive me too, like she committed the crime.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Bro, you're the crazy devil fruit, bro.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
Okay, so tote bag she was wearing.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Yeah, and it was the prize bag at the theater.
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
This is a very important
More
fact.
importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yeah, it is the theater bag. That bag at the theater.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
Surprise.
So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer.
Yeah, she's definitely the killer. I mean, I 100% believe that if I was in this position, Hajime, I'd done everything. I would literally just go, you think about it, she's never even thought this much. She's never she stutters every single word. Where she's clearly, look how crazy she looks. She's like the Lulu, she's got the crazy virus, the crazy despair virus, none of that.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Well, not really. It's time for third panic talk. This probably was my last job during class trial. Please hear me while I was sales. Nothing to do, just the left mouse button. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is gonna be hard, bro.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Was it like a prize or something from the PR?
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Swear something anywhere. I could admit.
forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end!
There was a bonus prize? Low-key, I have so much time on that.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
I knew that was theater, but I thought bonus prize theater, bonus theater prize bonus. I'm actually just so smart like that. I'm actually a cook. I was about to get rid of my fever time. Another one is free. Oh my god. I forgot that. Holy
Whoever
shit.
bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Again, I'm not trying to spend 10 years doing this type of stuff, so...
Here's everything that happened in this
really
case.
short. Considering it's a double kill.
The key to
What the
this
fuck?
incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that. So I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but...
Yo, chocolate even look cad versus... Oh, okay.
Inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
I like the
Isn't that
little
right,
beeping
Mikon?
thing for me.
This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Nah, she crazy, bro. She yonder. Get away from me, young boy.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikon, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Hundred.
But what?
It seems your arguments have reached
Are
a
you fucking kidding
conclusion.
me?
So let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
I left fucking shit.
Now
in.
then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Well, I could go back and do it, but I'm not going to. It's not calm me off.
Who will be chosen as the blackened?
She's still
Will
pretty
you make the
fast.
right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
So she was infected by the despair curse. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video after this, about this case, bro. I'm so disappointed. Well, then that class trial. Time to start watching. Now then, well, might be obvious at this point.
Correct.
Got aroused again, that's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true idea, the horrifying black Lucy who killed 2 girls with me and some movie.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nurses back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Joke
you.
around me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Or you plan to kill them for the start while you're nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
Check.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's
There's nothing
obvious.
we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer this Mikan Sumugi we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Here's my prediction. She might have caught it too. She probably had disparities. Which was the motive for this case?
What?
Mikan too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her expression was full of despair. Despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, do you say that Mikan had also the despair disease? That means she was.
What?
Hajime, something's crossed your mind? She transferred it to me too. What is her now? So, oh my god. Destroy Mikan felt really hot at the time. Now that I think about it, that must have been high fever just like the Buki and Akane had.
It cannot be!
That disease Mikan was.
Perhaps?
Symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving the name of despair disease, losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because despair disease, she was likely to come and
See?
That's the reason why she could still laugh such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means Mikan standing before us no longer the ultimate nurse. She's completely different from the person. Now that she's infected with despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human that deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair. That's the reason I can't forgive this. I mean, killing someone with this hope could despair instead of killing for the sake of hope.
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
What are you talking about? You sound so happy. I know. Blood. The fuck,
My
bro?
beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
It's kind of freaking me out. And so I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that's
It's
truly.
love.
It's all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand. It is because you didn't have anyone to love. It's because you're also is accepted by anyone. What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Bro, even he got shook, bro. Even he had to hit the doom. Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. I have this feeling of freedom when you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within the thin veil I'm looking out for. As long as I'm the one on the inside, no matter how much it teases me, especially when they want to kick me. Nothing matters, I just had how little it matters. Who cares about how it inspires love and love?
me?
No, it's really despair disease you're talking about.
This is...
Seems that I was wrong. I only she affected by despair. You're half right. It's sense to say that this is all thanks to the disease, because thanks to the disease I just remember my beloved. Remember? My symptom was a wonderful symptom. She didn't remember disease.
But
if she remembered something that ended up like this, saying she let from start, you really even came to this island? I was angry. Well, first of all, the reason why I was like this is my fault so far, because it's not like I'm a child response to turning out like this. I'm the person I today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turn like this thing. Even so, the current me was the most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence, and it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. My beloved is so brilliant, forgives me and accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
don't fuck with me!
What the fuck are you talking about? Miss Mikan, she's the real Mikan. Mikan, please answer me. Did you remember you ended up like this all because you love me? No, I can't believe that. Yo, listen, I know spoilers for this game, obviously. I don't know how. I don't actually remember how it ends, but I kind of got leaked when I was watching something on the internet. And I think I know who she's referring to, but I'm not going to say. Let's just say it's kind of a meme about Jujutsu Kaisen. There's no one person you are right now, the real Mikan. So doubt me, but to prove I will tell you something else. The world and the organization that you all are worrying about.
You serious?
You know? No, I remember that song. I knew about it all along. This how horrifying organization known as the world and it's also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Which foundation? Future the that's right, the symbol of the ancient Roman dot. That's right. There's a Japanese word for the future. That future, like the artist.
Hey.
So what is the Future Foundation? What do they plan? The name suggests the organization is the world and the Future Foundation is trying to end our world. It's simply trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
This isn't a comic book, you know. Apparently, their plans to end the world. The Future Foundation process I had. Isn't that right, Manami? I know you. Manami Monokuma, both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Manami and I am members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is out of my arm.
Hey,
She became, don't laugh. Hey Mikan, you really do remember that you already know, right? You true and true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. I see the future foundation Max how he is.
Oh?
No one cares about that, don't you think?
of course not!
Well, no. In front of interest, and there needs to be some patience. Probably when they countdown and just countdown. You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm getting so much left from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anything, about anyone or anything.
That is...
Is this really me? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you're like so long. If that's true, then who's the person I'm spending time with up until now? The past. Past? The past. She doesn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self, lost her school memories. Just consider that thing a friend.
Oh?
It doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You get looks at my past self and on prison self. That's
Well,
that applies to you as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever it is, when those memories
do you
are losing
understand?
your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. The story about our stolen school lives.
hey!
So it was true all along, our memories were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't have been suffering this much. Why didn't you take your sweet time and write your case? Monokuma, is it alright if you just start now?
Yes!
Punishment time? Then why? Mikan, does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Samuki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh, she in bed, bruh? Is Dr. Kilgood gonna call us Dr. Kilgood? Is that how he sounds when he walks? Bro, he missed. What? The fuck? What the fuck is happening, bruh? An arm? Okay, the fan size pisses me off. There goes Monokuma. Where she's in... What the fuck? Where she's deep in space. Why'd she go to space? It makes no sense. Who was killed second? Let me figure it out. Because Terata's execution fit him. Who else died? Peko died. Peko's really fit her. So why the fuck was hers like that? Whatever, bro. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji was Mikan Samuki? And she's been executed. She apparently committed a crime because she was afflicted by this disease, so what? It's finished. Nobody wants to attend this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Was that in itself a symptom of the spirit? It doesn't matter either way, she ended up like that because from remembering. No law, Mikan's never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by despair disease. Despair disease turned into that. If she lost herself simply a disease, she's definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, sell despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
This is possible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house collapse can cause an instant, you know what? In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing a complete facade of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. No, there's no if so, we can just move on or try to have a clear cut attitude about these feelings. It's completely impossible.
Damn it!
It's so much easier if she was a traitor too.
Wrong!
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on!
Traitor's still alive. As proof, see how fine Manami looks right now. Not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation, so you guys are like two hearts being at once,
You
right?
fiend.
What does that make you fiend? You did say that you're different than one. Because about who I am. More important, I'm trying. The drama just keeps going on and going. I don't even have time to eat with my black bean right eye during the break. You're right, it's made of black beans.
Hey!
No, it's time to focus on what we're trying to say.
Hey,
You know, isn't it sad that life has its ups and downs? It's fun. Right eye made of black beans, bro? Now I kind of see it, bro. It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life is full of downs, we make it boring. So you know what topic gets put better after a special event. First to the first Islands Beach, an old friend will be waiting there. Old friend.
Huh? Hey!
Nakamura will save us well. Save? How should I say this? Please, boss, and Nakamura can mark some more peace. Also, starting to see a light of hope. The light of hope. I never seen it. Nakamura's stances, but
So just as I
three of my
thought.
friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. And Sonia.
However,
Even so, I'm so happy if Nakamura is safe. I'm truly happy. If you're happy, you should honestly greet him with your open arms. Perhaps those who have even taken from us would do the same as they still live. Supreme overlord of who gives a shit that aligns the suit at all.
Silence.
I crush your dust. Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you're unhappy, I apologize. However, please with me right now. I want to warmly welcome Nakamura. You don't have to worry, Sona. I'm sure friends reach them.
Right?
Let's go greet Nakamura. Let's make it grand, even those who have died. But how? Did I say Arsenal disease? I don't get this at all, Akana.
Alright!
Let's go. You're right. Nakamura's coming back. We heard that. We're unable to consider our excitement as we jump to the elevator.
Uh-oh.
This is what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
If she's talking, what does that mean? Your plans want to get out?
No
I'm not planning
way!
anything. I was just trying to find, probably explain everything to them, including Nakamura's body. Nakamura's body? It's all there for us sticking around until I'm finished talking. So even if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. I mean, to do Nakamura.
What's this?
I do, I just stayed, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who's that close to death. This couldn't be helped. I'm guessing he became a cyborg. This is cyborg, that's pretty cool. As soon as I exhale, later to cyborg. Where's the beach plus island?
Alright!
Oh, last. My mind's completely exhausted, straight enough what it's for the line, not stopping for anything, we kept running on toward the beach on First Island. But the world's Nakamura.
hey,
Nakamura, show yourself.
listen!
Get home to pick you up. Please hurry and come out hiding. There's a voice that looks around there. There's a voice again, looks around there again. It's no fault if you got looking for him, but
Hey, hey!
how many ignorance we found?
Damn it!
Maybe we think it falls from me for chronic command. That's what happened. You heard from her voice. What happened?
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice. That helps not how son told the direction of voice, and we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
Is he Monokuma Nakamura?
Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Does it look like fucking Two-Face? Why is everyone's faces in shock? Literally even Sharky looks horrified, even though she was even that crazed over two dead bodies.
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Bro, what? Why is this it, man? I wish I knew.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
See it, please. Holy
The
shit.
name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
I thought it was gonna be like robot legs, robot arm, and then the rest of his body, or maybe it's his head, but he's fully gone love. What the fuck? Can't be that scary. We're only gonna have 2 more trials before this blows up, like at max. Actually, it might even just be, well, that's 2. What? Bro, 3 people fucking died.
Danganronpa.
Nurse April, no, I thought it was a good chess piece or like Hollow Knight. No. Well, I'll be in the video there. All crazy shit happened. Yeah, I don't know what to say, I'll see you on the next one, peace out.